The first high-resolution images of China's fifth-generation J-35 stealth aircraft took social media by storm not so recently, with aviation enthusiasts comparing it with the U.S. F-35 aircraft. Much of the discussion focused on the visual similarities between the two stealth fighters, but looks are not everything. The image shows the J-35 stealth fighter, also known as the FC-31, with the serial number 35003 and a gray tactical paint job. A recent Eurasian Times report shows this is reportedly the second flying prototype. The images suggest that the J-35 has a front-opening canopy, just like the F-35's. There is a similarity in the J-35's canopy configuration and that of the F-35B variant that features the short takeoff and vertical landing (STOVL) capability for use on the universal amphibious ships of the U.S. Marine Corps and the U.S. Navy. In both the J-35 and F-35B, the upper part of the fuselage is merged with the rear part of the canopy, which in the case of the F-35B is due to the need for a lifting fan behind the cockpit to enable vertical takeoff and landing. Unlike the F-35B, the FC-31 is not known to be STOVL aircraft. Reports suggest it will be used on board China's Fujian aircraft carrier with electromagnetic catapults to launch the aircraft. The Chinese press touts the FC-31 as a competitor to the U.S. Navy's carrier-capable F-35C. Also, in previous images of the FC-31, a launch bar can be seen on its front landing gear, typically used for catapult launches. The same logic does not necessarily apply in the case of the J-35's canopy configuration, as also pointed out by the defense journalist Joseph Chacko, who suggests the Chinese could have possibly decided to utilize most of the interior space so that plane could carry as much fuel as possible. According to Chacko, fuel storage capacity is critical for two reasons: the large combat radius of the traditionally huge sea areas, and a fifth-generation fighter should not carry outboard fuel tanks if it wants to maintain its stealth. All F-35 variants are powered by a single Pratt & Whitney F-135 engine, producing a maximum thrust of 191.3 knots.